transit Neptune in Pisces opposite natal Mercury in Virgo. You tend to irrational thinking at this time and can be confusing and rambling in your communications. You may exaggerate or be absent-minded as a result of mental laziness, making you vulnerable to deceptions. Use caution in business contracts and correspondence. Pay attention and don't drink if you're driving. Unrealistic thinking can result in confusion and inaccuracy at work. You may lack awareness of the moods of coworkers and tend to get into arguments and misunderstandings. Hidden factors make this an unfavorable time for formulating contracts or signing agreements. You can be too idealistic when it comes to helping others whom you consider to be less fortunate. Be careful not to allow others to lean on you to the extent that they deplete you mentally and spiritually. Unrealistic expectations from both yourself and those who appeal to your sympathy can lead to martyrdom. You may help with analyzing other people's problems, but they must help themselves. During this period there is a possibility to be deceived and be taken advantage of. When transiting Neptune is in opposition to your natal Mercury, it's very easy to misunderstand circumstances and be deceived. So, you must be extremely careful when making important decisions or business transactions. You are now more likely to be confused than ever. Others also seem to leave out important facts. Ask for clarification. Theft and fraud are highlighted. If you're buying something, ask for a guarantee. If you're selling, make an official agreement or contract. When communicating with others, be careful to express yourself clearly and never assume that they have understood you. Ask them to confirm. Don't get involved in dishonest schemes because luck is not on your side and you may end up being the victim. You may have strange ideas or delusions. Right now, you cannot easily tell what is a delusion and what is real. The proven principles that have guided your life will serve you better than new ones. Try not to discard ideas from the past without examining them and checking them carefully. This will avoid disappointments. Nervous system issues are quite normal during this period, as well as strange anxieties and nervousness that affect you physically. If you feel paranoid, it is probably just your current overactive imagination. Your mind is overloaded with so much disordered activity that it produces physical and mental weaknesses, lethargy and lack of concentration. It is a good time for a health checkup, since real physiological problems can occur related to the nerves. Love and private life. You see, think, and feel differently now than before. You also fail to notice some of the details, but they may not even be so important. Your perception occurs on another level. You can hear the nuances, you have premonitions, and feel what others think or want. On the other hand, you may only hear and see what you want to notice. If you are in love, this is a good explanation for your state. But perhaps you are blind and deaf in some areas due to long-term love instead of just falling in love. If you prefer not to have a clear awareness of something, this would also explain the situation. If you are a very good listener during this phase, this may be because you enjoy hearing about things that have nothing to do with your own troubles and can distract you from them. But you may also have problems with concentration because something unsaid is weighing on your soul. It would make sense to listen to your inner voice and take your premonitions seriously at this time. On the other hand, you may find that you have too many voices and premonitions. Try to achieve a realistic perspective and seek the advice of someone who you trust. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.